Oh my gosh, okay. The past 2 hours of my life have been absolutely insane, and usually I'd wait to get home to film a video like this because I have my background and my camera and my microphones, but I have nothing right now. And I just felt like the best way to tell this story while I've just been through the past 2 hours is just come straight back to the car, put the camera on and explain, because I can't help but feel like there's some sort of lesson in what just happened. And I don't know if it's because I started this channel recently where I'm trying to help the world and whatever. I'm feeling so like spiritual and where's the lesson in this, but I just can't help but feel like what just happened there, like that was some sign from God almost, that I just can't believe it. So I'm here to tell the story basically. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm still in shock a little bit. I'm just going to start the story. A couple of months ago, I've been getting into cycling and going around my village, doing these kind of routes where I go up these hills and straights and just more exercise stuff. And a couple months ago, when I started cycling, I went up this hill, which is really good because it's like smooth and it's like a really nice cycle. Sometimes it's a bit wet and it's dark and it's cold, whatever. But that's how I started doing this route. I started at the top of this hill and I would go all the way up. Like right to the top, and then I would come along round, then I would get back to my house. A certain route basically, right, which wasn't the nicest route. It's it takes a lot of effort doing it, right. And I think it was the 6th day into doing this like everyday cycling route. As I was going up this hill, I smashed my bike into this pothole and I slipped over, and I just basically was like, this route is horrible. I'm never doing this again. The elevation is just way too much. It's just way too much hard work. And it's just dark and cold and there's some pot. It's just like, you know what? This is just a hard way of doing this. I'm putting myself through extra effort and extra kind of like pain and hustle. And yeah, after like the 5th or 6th day of doing this route, I decided that I'm going to change the route and just do a bit of an easier one where there's no super big inclines, right? So the past month, I've been doing this different route where it's super easy. There's like barely any uphill. There's like one little hill, but there's barely any uphill. And so yeah, I was just like, this is too much. And then today it's Boxing Day. For those of you who watched my previous video, I'm not really the biggest fan of Christmas because I feel like there's an expectation to be a little bit happier than anyone ever is on Christmas. So yeah, I took my bike out. I was like, I'm feeling a bit, I took my bike out, went to start my route. And this time I had two options. Obviously, like always, it's the really hard route, which I used to do, or it's the normal route I used to do. And for some reason, I think because I was a bit lower today, I was like, you know what? We're going to do the big, dark, slippery hill where last time I'd done this, I had all these blooming problems. It stressed me out and I gave up, and just a lot harder route. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this route today just because maybe being a bit of a silly depressor, this day can't get any worse, let's just go put myself through it, let's work extra hard today, whatever. I just done it. I was like, whatever, even if I do slip over like last time and I do hurt myself and I fall off, whatever. So I start this route, I start going up this hill, start elevating for about 5 minutes, and it is a big hill to be fair. And then as I'm cycling, I hear this like noise in like the bush, right? And I'm like, it kind of scared the shit out of me at first, because I was like, what? I don't know if it was like some like animal or fox or like, I don't know what it was, right? And it was like dark, it's like slippery, it's like, it's just not, it's a bit of a sketchy place to be. It's like nearly pitch black. I have my little flashlight on as I'm going up this hill, and I heard this noise, and it kind of sounded like a whimpering, like some sort of like whimpering. So I did presume it was an animal, and I kind of heard it and raced super quickly up further, just because I was like, well, like it kind of shook me up a little bit. And then like as I was going up this hill, I was like, what was that? Like I didn't know if it was like, I don't know, I just felt this feeling that I needed to just go check what that was in case it was someone. I don't know, I was just like, I need to go check that. Like, I ran away so quick before I could even assess the situation. What if somebody needed help? I'm sure they don't, but what was if they do? So I actually chained my bike up near the top of the hill. I was like 75% up at this point. I started walking back down, and I got to the same spot, and I heard it again, and I was like, I have no idea where it was really coming from. It was like in this little bush area bit, and I go into this little thing with my flashlight, and I'm low-key terrified because I have no idea what this is. And I shit you not, it's this old lady. She's like, what, 70, 75 or something, and she's laying on the floor, and obviously I go over, she's got this little white coat on, and it's like kind of flicked up at the back, and I kind of go over, I'm like, I kind of started panicking a little bit. I'm like asking if she's okay. Her like eyes are shut. She's like kind of unresponsive. She's kind of sounds like I don't even know how to explain. I don't even know how to explain this. Like how what just happened, and she was just like shivering. She was like freezing. I took this jumper off and I just kind of put it on her for the meantime, and I strenuously called the police, and then I waited for them to come. They took ages. They took like 25 minutes to even turn up, and I was like, you guys need to get here now. They came, picked her up, put her on a thing, took her down the hill because it was quicker that way. And then, yeah, I waited for a little while. They checked her vitals. I think she's okay. She went off to the hospital in the ambulance. And yeah, I guess because I had no contact to this person, they just kind of asked me how long about the situation. I didn't know anything. There was no dog or dog lead, and I don't know why she was by there. I have no idea, and they kind of just wished me well. I gave them my details in case they needed anything else, and they went on their way. I went on my way, and then I didn't even cycle home. I actually walked my bike home because I was just thinking the whole time how like just trying to comprehend what just happened. And I was kind of just sitting like at home for like literally 2 minutes, and I was like, wow, like imagine if I didn't go that way, and I would have never even heard or seen or helped this person because I was so scared of what just happened a couple weeks ago. And I was like, I just could not believe it that this one random time when I'm feeling extra low, I do this hard way, and I got the privilege. It's not like I found like a Rolex on the floor going that way. I got the privilege. I got something even better. I got the privilege of helping somebody else and not saving a life, because well, I don't know. I don't know what would have happened, to be honest. Like it was like 9. It's not like 9 p.m. I don't know. I doubt anyone else was coming. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say save a life because that's a bit deep, but like I very nearly did not go that way, and I decided to go extra hard this way, extra hard, and do something I didn't want to do, and I got the privilege of the biggest privilege of all, of helping somebody else in this way, a very dramatic way. I just thought like the amount of times in my life where something bad has happened and I've decided to just kind of give up to do with anything to do with that, where things have gone wrong, because I didn't want to be involved in things which might not work out for me and might put me through stress or extra hardship. And I just felt like I just made a promise to myself that I'm never ever ever going to choose the easy route again. I felt like there was such a big sign for me in just going out my way to do that. I just cannot believe what would happen if I didn't choose the harder route. Yeah, I just couldn't believe it. So my message to the world right now is always go the harder way. Put yourself through the extra bit of stress, that extra bit of hardship, because not just will it make you feel better in yourself and more proud of yourself, but you have no idea what else might come from, you know, you putting yourself through that. It's almost like the universe was like, you need to go this way because someone needs your help, and I just did it. I just had this need to do it, and yeah, so that's the message. Always do the harder route every single time you can. You know, if you are active and you're breathing and you know you have the opportunity to do it, it is a blessing to go harder. So please do that. I'm gonna go chill for a little bit, but that's my story for tonight. I don't think I'll be forgetting this one for a little while, but yeah, always choose the harder route. The universe is testing you. Show up for yourself and show up for this world. All right, thanks guys.